Young Kwamano, so Honorable Inusah Fuseini, or a former member of parliament, Emma Tamale Central. Yanin Chuchun Komo, na Yentua Jimedin. So, Honorable, Memako about ever happy morning show, no Swano Pay. Honorable Bibiaboko. Honorable Woswell.
What do you mean?
Honorable Metunka.
Okay.
Now, Honorable, Assembly Fee and Aisha Huang, Akofa Semaba. Now, over the last few days, now Ghanaians have been left confused. After how Obiaya deported, all of a sudden she's resurfaced. And NIA, I renew the Ghana card, non-resident Ghana card, or Kita, and then today we are hearing communication say she used approved routes to enter the country. But now, almost suspect say, or you see legal documents, and you know, now, just to be sure, say, nipa na omo no no honorable utin same way na what do you make of development akoso efa Aisha Huang and in same way
Raymond and Ukraine Indra Miti statement the government spokesperson on security Ekayano, I was taken a little aback. Because it appears to me say there is a concerted attempt now from government to try to skew the facts. Now, Aisha Huang, when she was deported, you declared a persona non grata. Simply means that you pen Ghana. She's an undesirable person. Identity deport, according to Osafu Mafu. Now, $2 billion every China air batteries and hydro. And the relationship between China and Ghana, no, 1% on jeopardize it. And yen fanon to court and dinner sem ye did not ever deport no. So deportation so say obi deport obia there is a minimum number of years stand per chrono by year as I apply for a waiver of the deportation before over time about Ghana. Now so the issues surrounding Aisha 1 Anna and 1 eye din kakra a chiya drink kakra. Number one, I have turned the information that has appeared over and over again in my head. Then I don't get answers to them. Raymond.
Yes, sir.
Osafuma for car say ye deportee Aisha Huang no. Documents there ye deportee no. Or publish documents there ye deportee no.
Debbie.
Who say Aisha Huang, a high-profile matter, a woman foreigner who was engaged in illegal small-scale mining. Who say Osafuma for Kayano, more journalists, yeah, they no call airport, and they were putting her on a plane. Say one chrome.
Debbie, young now.
So where did they send Aisha Huang to? Number 2. Aisha Huang Eba Ghana. The small scale miners association say, for them, they knew of the presence of Aisha Huang 2 years ago.
That's correct.
Good. Now Aisha Huang maintaining prominent shop in Kumasi. Obi Eba will country no. Sani pakrono a persona non grata, an undesirable element. Now I'm allow you Sani pakrono to set up a shop. Now I allow you Sani pakrono to engage in business of buying and trading in minerals. While allow you Sani pakrono to open a beauty parlor or spa. While allow you Sani pakrono to supply small-scale mining equipment to clients, encouraging and facilitating the commission and continuous engagement of people in illegal small-scale mining. There are no say of approved borders. Now, in law, the person given opportunity, the responsibility of managing borders. So, customer, he is the person we can rely on. Say, when the Pakrono, as some they all kind, it is within our jurisdiction. The immigration authorities say, and Mrs. Sumi checks and information, say, Aisha Huang not a Togo. Oba into Ghana through unapproved routes.
Okay.
And Oba, because she's known in law, when we say somebody is known, no, why ye bonny, and she has been brought to the attention of the law enforcement authorities.
Okay.
And because she's known, no, nka offer approved borders are yebahono.
Okay.
Now we also have information that periodically say security forces no close in on Aisha Wana or San Johnny Echo Togo. So she was moving in and out of the country at will. And when a matter like this arises, because many Ghanaians have lost trust in the government's ability to fight Galamsey. Many Ghanaians are worried at the level of corruption. Is this part of the incidences of corruption that we are seeing? A foreigner corrupting our systems. Is it what we are seeing? One, there must be a detailed investigation into the circumstances surrounding the re-emergence of Aisha Huang. Who offered her protection? One or catch and say, so Bagana, never mind that she was deported, she'll be protected. Why not catch her, sir? Why not help you set up the company? Why not rent the dynamano? Now, for the NIA, I don't blame them too much. Because Aisha Huang Ankasa, she was a person who was not entitled to be in Ghana.
Okay.
Not everybody. Me, I was former minister for lands and natural resources. I have never encountered Aisha Huang.
Okay.
Now, so no, you cannot assume that everybody knows Aisha Huang. So we rely on the systems. There are systems they are telling us that are not fully integrated. And it is Aisha Huang was deported and declared a Poseidon and grantor until the systems are so integrated. Say, who the card no two or an didn't two system no ever country will say at the national security and now the immigration office. This person cannot be in Ghana.
Yeah.
But even Aisha Huang appearing and going to sit before an immigration officer with an application for a renewal, a deceit of public officer. She did it intentionally. On himself, no, she was not supposed to be in Ghana. And she presented herself for her card to be renewed. That is an offense.
Yeah.
That's an offense.
Okay.
Number two,
okay.
Aisha Huang. You see, or engaging in illegal small-scale mining. The Ghanaian engaging in illegal small-scale mining. Sa Ghanaian, I am from so.
Correct.
The foreigner engaging in illegal small-scale mining. Sa foreigner, I am from so menu. Nyebako menu. One, or ye illegal small-scale mining like any Ghanaian. Two, or ye foreigner. Foreigners are not are not by law allowed to do small scale mining. And to say, we are foreigner, now we are small scale mining. We are from so many, not one, two, because we charging with one offense, we treat you like a Ghanaian. From so many, no, three, won't mean you're mining without a permit from the Environmental Protection Agency.
Okay.
So yes, Jumanoa. And it's illegal and without permit, obviously she could not get a permit. Why so? Number four, Oba into your country while she was not supposed to be there, no, were breaching our immigration rules.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Tongue minerals, setting up a company to buy and sell minerals is not permissible by law. So you can't set up a company in competition with PFMC, that is a precious minerals marketing company, without a permit. So we just are why I am from so who breach the laws of the country. So there are many. That's why we say the Attorney General must be interested in this matter. How that will happen? Maybe there's another $2 billion on the horizon because you're in Ghana.
But honorable, I remember so, sir, initial plans and answer sad initial decision government take here say on be deport Aisha Huang no. Na o share charges the born at the time. Now o share diplomatic relations in Sensema bar up no. Was government wrong to have gone on that tangent say consider deporting her instead of prosecuting her now or the never to jail.
Raymond, that decision was outlandish. That decision was egregious. It was outstandingly bad. Here, your motto here then.
Freedom and
Your motto as Ghanaians. Freedom and justice. Your motto don't know.
Yeah.
Now, what they did then was putting monetary considerations ahead of the requirement of justice.
Okay.
Because Raymond, wako mantem de omoye galamse wako hoda.
I makoda.
Good. If you want to appreciate the gravity of the destruction of the environment, would the say President Ekoho and Minister Ekoho, Bomodin journalists enter a helicopter and don't fly over that place.
Yeah.
I flew over that place with John Dramani Mahama when he was president. You will cry. The destruction is so outland. I mean, it's so grievous that if we don't do anything about it, the future generations' opportunities will be compromised. Ne, saa nipa krono wa ye boni atie Ghana for. We only those who are living presently. Wa ye boni atie even future generations. In the international community, the destruction of the environment has been equated to crimes against humanity. Wouldn't say?
Yes, and okay.
Obia say mine, or science you. Ne mi ko chichire. Wouldn't ho?
The minimum ho.
Ewo dunko onofin.
Okay.
Mi ko chichire. Or what is it? The Queen Mother. Catch them say, I had the galam say, the omo galam say no, almost free somewhere else, almost free baby, no buy galam say no. But omo galam say no, where you mantem soon. And my form no yentimin W. Yes, you omo say, ye nana no. That was the Queen Mother talking to me. Ye nana no nim say, in su koko, ewo, sika koko in su no, but no omo in sika koko every in su no.
Okay.
Or country say omon kora omon wu because they fall into open pits. So sad mami, she contributed to exposing children to dangers of illegal small scale mining. Then you say that even if she kills people safe, because $2 billion is coming no, yemanunko.
Honorable, yeah, can say Chinese embassy so omo concerns about almost say. In as much as catch citizens or country be abided by the laws, no, say to me making sure say you best safeguard the legitimate rights of citizens, no. In this particular instance, Aisha Huang same way ababium, no. If government wants to toe the line of possibly considering diplomatic ties, diplomatic in sense, now would consider another deportation. I don't know, would it be in order? And I say, wait, dear, Chinchinachino, she has to be prosecuted and jailed here.
Well, diplomacy works on reciprocity.
Yeah.
Say what you say.
Yeah.
Maybe so, and would tear for. In Ghana, or you call yourself China, will they deport that Ghanaian to Ghana?
Or because you.
So, why will you say that they are treated almost differently? Then there's no there's no diplomacy there. When you hear diplomacy, there are treaties. So you have your passport entitles you to some protection because the president says protect this citizen who is holding this passport. So your citizen to where that citizen is in Ghana, he's protected because what you do for a citizen, I also do for you. That's diplomacy.
Yeah.
Now, if a Ghanaian will languish in jail in China when that Ghana engages in illegal mining. There's mining in China.
Yes.
Why do you think that a Chinese should be deported? In any case, any Ghanaian, and I'm responding to a Chinese embassy statement, you know, any Chinese citizen who is in Ghana, as the statement says, is enjoined, is obligated to abide by the laws of the country.
Yeah.
The laws of Ghana have no reach in China. They are within the territorial boundaries of Ghana. And if you are within Ghana, you must obey the laws. So if you breach the law, so obey from SOA, our laws must work. So when she was arrested in the first place, we didn't say government should not do any diplomatic nuances. Yes, see, for no court to court. No court India semnu. If she's guilty, she's punished. Okay. And then if the Chinese government wants Aisha Huang, then you can enter into diplomatic discussions.
Okay.
Everywhere in the world,
True.
Everywhere in the world, so it was not right to sell justice. We sold justice. Osafo Mafo told us that we sold justice.
Honorable.
It does.
What does this leave us? A ban your Galamsey fight, a ban your fight against Galamsey, ban illegal mining in Sensemna, Aisha Huang matters arising, other matters, excavate and Sensem, DC, any police, or more call back and forth. No, your Galamsey fight, no, you're doing fine. Where does all of this leave us?
Well, what is happening tells us exactly what is happening in the Galamsey fight. That's why it is not succeeding. The people have lost trust. We have all lost trust. Having to heard rumors of government officials involvement in Galamsey.
Yeah.
One public officials involvement in Galamsey.
Yeah.
One said 700 and over excavators were seized during the time of Frimpong Boateng.
Yes.
Eira and one of Omopanashia. Nansenya one involved in the western region. 2 excavators. Aira.
Yeah.
Why did they have the impudence, the effrontery to do that? Because 700 Aira, Adebia and Koso. One to say 838 champagnes was discovered on the Ofen River. One thing. What happened to the DCE? Because every DCE is responsible for an area. What happened to the DCE? What happened to the BNI boss? What happened to the police commander? What happened to the chiefs? That is why people have lost confidence in the fight. Because it's more rhetoric than action.
Honorable, that's the say pay when you're on the happy morning.
And that's it.
It's Honorable Inusah Fuseini, a former member of parliament, Tamale Central, or also a former minister, Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. And also all the interesting perspectives are there on the Happy Morning Show on the Aisha Huang matter.